Number 3 on the list, Ben, Arkansas Razorbacks. Ceiling 11-1, floor 5-7, prediction 10-2. Prediction 10-2. You know, have you ever seen that Drewski meme where he's like this? I might need to flash it on the screen. You seen that? Where he's like this? No? All right, hold on. Let me pull it up.
don't need to see it. I'll give you mine. Ceiling 10-2, floor 6-6. So a wide range. And I've got him going 7-5.
All right. Let me just say, I'll start because I have the hotter take here.
But look, this is something where I've been super high on this team. Last year I was super high on them, but they disappointed. So I don't really know.
My wins: Western Carolina,
yes,
Kent State, BYU, LSU, Ole Miss, A&M, Miss State, Florida, Auburn, FIU. I feel like that's pretty fair assessment to win those games.
Missouri?
Losses to Missouri and Alabama. I think Missouri might be this team's downfall. I'm pretty high on Missouri. I know that SEC podcast, Cousin Shane, has Missouri going 10-2. So that's a little hotter than me. But I honestly think Missouri can come out. I think they're going to be ready to win this game. It's going to be the last week of the season. I think Arkansas loses to Alabama. But look, you get LSU. If you could draw, I don't know if you could draw up when you get LSU any more perfect. Okay. Because you get them right after the out-of-conference slate, right? You get West Carolina, Kent State, BYU, at LSU in Death Valley, rivalry game. I think Arkansas is ready to come out there and win that freaking game.
I feel like you could say the same thing about LSU, though.
No, you could.
You get Arkansas when
sure.
KJ's been hurt for a while. You know,
sure.
It's a brand new repertoire.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Look, all I'm saying, let me jump into it. We probably clip this for social media. Here's my cue. All right, you ready? Editing, Drew. Let's ride. Arkansas goes 10-2. Here's why. KJ Jefferson, absolute beast, Ben. You freaking love the guy.
Heisman Darkhorse.
Sure, right? Sure. Especially if they go out here and win 10 games.
10 games, yeah.
Okay, they've got a pretty easy schedule, right? Only facing 3 preseason ranked opponents, and they're still a talented team, right? They're a talented team. KJ Jefferson, Raheem Sanders, that dynamic duo is good enough to put you at a advantage in the SEC, right? Because Raheem Sanders is a 1,400-yard rusher, ran for 10 touchdowns. KJ Jefferson, 2,600 yards, 24 touchdowns while he was healthy. He was a little bit knocked up, a little bit banged up, and he ran for 600 yards on the ground, right? He ran for 600 yards on the ground. Your toughest game is Alabama or LSU, and you almost beat LSU last year. You remember that game? They almost beat LSU in a shootout, and they didn't even have KJ Jefferson. Like, he literally went out and they played with their backup quarterback and almost won. Like, I'm telling you, this team has got the makings for a dark horse team. You get a great transfer in Varkey's.
13-10.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Not a shootout.
Okay, but you know what I mean. Like,
their leading passer threw for 92 yards.
That's not what I'm saying. I didn't mean to say shootout. I meant to say like a back and forth, like you're in a dogfight with that team.
Yeah.
In a dogfight, right? So you bring in Varkey's Gums. You have KJ and Raheem on offense, not to mention a few new faces in the wide receiver room, right? That's probably your biggest question mark. But on defense, bumper pool, Drew Sanders gone. I understand that. But Trayon Jeffcoat from Missouri, absolute beast, should be one of the better defenders on this Arkansas roster. I don't know. Arkansas fans agree with me, disagree with me. I like this team to go 10-2. I like this team to upset a lot of teams here in 2023.
I don't know why they would disagree with you on saying 10-2.
Okay, yeah. I mean, sure. But look, go ahead.
You know, I'm not saying – I think my 7-5 take could not be accurate because they could go 8-4, 9-3. I think 10-2 –
I don't know.
I think this
because look, even if they beat Missouri, if they lose to LSU and Alabama, they're already 10-2. Who else are they going to lose to? A&M maybe? Like, okay,
A&M, Ole Miss,
maybe. But I think I would honestly take. Please, dude, I would take this Arkansas team over Florida any freaking day.
Obviously, I'm just saying they could lose to them.
I don't think so. I think this team goes.
I probably should have flipped that, but this team, I like everyone on their team, so I don't know why I don't have them higher, but I just think Raheem Sanders and KJ need to stay healthy.
Yeah, sure.
Factoring in a loss because the fact that one of them gets hurt seems kind of like something that could happen. And you know that's why I did it. But you do bring in key players like Andrew Armstrong at receiver, filling that gap like you were saying.
Yep.
He had 13 touchdowns at Texas A&M Commerce.
I know.
So
he's a dog.
There could be some good things out of that. And Sam Pittman has been part of a great turnaround here. He's been doing so well at it. So I think this team just stay healthy, please. I hope they go 10-2. I love Arkansas, but I think they will.
I'm telling you, Andrew Armstrong's going to be one of those guys that has a great year this year. KJ and him have a great connection, and people are going to forget that he is a D2 transfer. People are just going to say, this Andrew Armstrong guy is up freaking insane. We're going to be here to report on him first. This guy is a beast. Varkey's Gums, talked about him with Josh Newberg, I think on episode 44.
Mm-hmm.
He can block. He can get out and run. He's a great receiving tight end. He decommitted, committed, whatever. 500 yards, 5 touchdowns in North Texas. He's only a sophomore. This team up and down, really well built. 2 transfers in the secondary. Jaheim Singletary from UGA, right? And Al-Fahim Walcott from Baylor. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
Walcott.
But
You probably are.
I could have butchered it. But no, 2 Power 5 guys in the secondary that can make a huge impact for the Razorbacks. So Sam Pittman hit the portal in a productive way. Jeffco will wreak freaking havoc. I like this team all around. I don't know if they win 10 games, but that's my prediction, baby. I'm going with a hot take. I had Max Duggan.
No, I like it.
I had Max Duggan as a dog.
I do remember also when we were making our top 50 quarterbacks list, you had KJ Jefferson behind a lot of people.
I think I had him like 11.
No.
Yes, I had him behind Joe Milton.
I had him like 11. No. You put him behind Joe Milton. That is not true.
I mean, maybe. I would say they're pretty comparable.
Right now, no. At the end of the year, maybe. But
could
right
KJ
now,
Jefferson take that Tennessee team to beat Clemson?
Bro, this Clemson game.
Seriously though, like
yes, with the way that everyone else on that Clemson team was playing, yes.
I don't know about that, brother. I don't know. Anyways,
Cade Klubnik looked like rookie freshman Joe Milton.
Final expectations for Arkansas this year. Pittman should be shooting for 7 to 9 wins realistically, right? Realistically, he's 19-17 in 3 years at Arkansas, so he's kind of got to take a step up, show that he's able to produce talent, use that talent like a lot of these coaches, use talent in a productive way. Raheem, KJ returning, tons of key like that those are the keys to the offense, right? Those are the keys to the offense. Like Ben said, got to keep those guys healthy. Get 2 transfer wide receivers in Isaac Tesla and Andrew Armstrong, not to mention guys like Bryce Stevens, Sam Mbake as well. I like Arkansas to be a dark horse in the West. Give me 10 wins on a favorable schedule, Ben. 10 wins on a favorable schedule. Southern Boy Sports episode 50. Clip it.